Hi, good morning. It's Sam again. Hope you are doing well. Um, I want to talk about a little bit about something that just kind of came up and kind of reminded me. Recently, for the last couple of weeks in Southern California, we have a little bit of abnormal weather. Well, according to our standard, abnormal weather is a little bit colder than usual. Um, so we were getting uh, wind, rain, hail. Look at that. It's raining snowballs. Snow, not in the city, but in the higher elevations. A lot of snow, and I heard that elsewhere in the country, it's also affected, but theirs is much colder than we are. But however, um, so what I really want to talk about is does weather affects your arthritis and your ankylosing spondylitis? It certainly does for me because it uh, whenever weather changes to from dry season to wet seasons like this, and particularly this year, it was a little more rain than normal. My body is a little more stiffer than usual and a lot more pain than usual. So um, again, a quick disclaimer. My name is Sam. I'm not a doctor. I don't have any medical experience. So everything I talked about is my own medical treatments and my own medical experience on my own body throughout, the times I have ankylosing spondylitis. So if you need medical advice or anything else that you need to know, please contact your doctor, talk to your pharmacist, about medications and all that stuff. Everything that I spoke about is purely my own experience. So anyway, um, the last couple of weeks and even prior to that, if you look at the weather here. So if you look at the weather here, this is not good for LA. I mean, according to our standard, of course, LA has been pretty cold. We're normally our normal weather and the lows are probably in the 60s at night. But when we drop down to the 40s and the 30s, that's freezing weather for us. And you can see the rain, and even weeks before that, it has been raining quite a bit, a lot more than what we have generally have in Los Angeles, and particularly Southern California. So when weather changes like that, my body starts having um, stiffness and other joint pains that go with it, and mobility issues, um, things of that sort that just kind of come and go with weather changes, even throughout so many years of my arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis. Um, it's been affecting my body. When I talk about weather changes that affect your body, um, I'm not referring to the seasonal allergy, the seasonal flu, your asthma attacks, pollens and everything else that goes with it for the season changes and all that. I know a lot of people gets affected by that. I want to talk about how weather affects the arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis that people have, like me. It affects me tremendously throughout all these years I have, 30, 40 years already. Whenever weather changes, particularly when it rains, I can pretty much sense that it's coming. Joint pains, neck pains, neck stiffness, back stiffness, um, all that kind of goes with it. So when the weather changes, um, Where it affects me for the most part is uh, my neck, this area, particularly this two side here. It gets really tight and stiff. The joint, I mean, my shoulders, I would still have pains in this particular area, even if I already had, um, the shoulder replacement already. Um, the main effect that probably I have been struggling with is my muscles in the back here. This part is particularly tight when weather changes like that. And even throughout all these years, my hip, with the hip replacement, this particular part of the hip, it feels like that movement is just really tough. So, joint pains, when weather changes, it affects me a lot. And I hope that it doesn't really affect you guys as much as I have. So what I really do is, interesting. I don't have any issues with joints like this. Um, any of the joints like this, I don't have pain. My knees, no issues. Ankles are fine. It's just my joints that's connected to my spine. So throughout these years, what I found that actually works for me when things like that happen, it doesn't have to be weather, and even in general, when I have these pains, back pains, particular, as you can see, there's a little massager down here. This is what I use right now. This is actually quite good. This thing will hit the side of the back, where your muscle is, and it really works out well, as well as on the neck. And I have this little video showing how it's done. I use a simple massager like this thing. This is very simple. Um, Motors here. As you turn it on, there's two shiatsu rollers that also kind of heats up on the back here. So it's pretty comfortable. It works well for me. So when I have back pain, I normally I like to just do this, sit here, and just enjoy my little massage. It catches both sides of the back, where the muscles are, right between the spines. And it the heat actually comes to warm it up a little bit. It feels very comfortable. It also works for the neck as well. You gotta put your hand through here and give this a little bit more pressure on the neck. So it's actually very comfortable. Now this one in particular, um, I don't like this. I used to have this. This doesn't work because there, as much as so many rollers in the back here, um, the curvatures on my back, this roller, it doesn't hit my backs and the muscles well enough. So I used to have one of these. I don't like it. There are a lot of those bigger, huge massage chairs. That's worth thousands of dollars. I'm sure those will work well if you can swing the money to buy it. I don't have that kind of money, so I don't have one of these chairs. I just use this particular one, and it works out well. And also, oh yeah, this part, as you can see here, it's red. That gives out heat. The heat works really well. Um, the heat works well on my neck, uh, on my on my back, those back muscles. Um, you saw earlier on the pictures where it hurts. Um, those the heat actually works very well. However, my shoulders here, I found that ice pack actually works better for my shoulders. So when I go out and do minor exercise, that when I'm finished with the exercise, my shoulder actually hurts at times, and when I come home, I usually just ice it up, and the next day it feels better, much better. So I find that ice pack for the shoulder for me is much better. And even when I had the shoulder surgery in the hospital, I didn't really use painkillers so much. I believe I used it once on each side, and then I had the nurse give me ice packs, a lot of ice packs, just really kind of put the ice on the shoulder to reduce the inflammation, and I didn't felt any pain at all. So for 3 4 days I was in the hospital for the shoulder surgery. I didn't have to use any of the painkillers. Even when I got home, when I do physical therapy, um, just strictly ice pack to help me reduce inflammation. And when it's cold enough, I don't feel the pain, so which is good. Ice pack works for me. So, I just really want to make this short video because for the last week, the weather just kind of it's abnormal. So things just kind of pop up in my mind that I want to see if it affects other people just like me. It does affect me. So um, it's gonna be a short video. Like I said, it's just the weather thing. See how many people are affected by the weather and what do you guys do to relieve your pain. For me, again, a little massage here, um, little exercise does help. Um, keep moving for me. I just keep moving. As bad as it is with the pain and the stiffness, I still go out for a walk once the weather, allows. I just go out for a walk and get myself moving, and that really helps. So, anyway, that's all for the video for today. Thank you for watching, and hope you all can find a better days. And if you like my videos, please give me a like. That really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. Um, and subscribe. I would keep on making videos like that to see what I remember from all of my many years of ankylosing spondylitis and other immune disease. And there's definitely a lot that kind of caused my uh, body to react differently. And I have a lot more to come. So thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.